Welcome, dear listeners, to Prachin, the podcast channel that delves deep into the ancient tapestry of Indian history and mythology. Today, we embark on a captivating journey into the life of Sage Gautam. Join us as we unravel the mystique behind the mantras, curses, and his profound impact on the Battle of Kurukshetra. Get ready for an exploration of ancient wisdom and timeless tales that have shaped the cultural fabric of Bharath. Gautam Rishi is one of the 7 great sages, also known as Sapta Rishis. He was one of the Maharishis of the Vedic period who discovered Sanskrit mantras. There are several hymns in the Rig Veda that are apt to his name. He was the son of Rahugana. He married Ahalya and had 2 sons, Vamadeva and Nodas. Both of them were discoverers of mantras themselves. Ramayana, Treta Yuga, and Mahabharata, Dwapara Yuga, refer to the Sage Gautam who lived during these 2 yugas. Sage Gautam's 60 years of penance are described in the Shanti Parva of the Mahabharata. He is the progenitor of the Gautam Gotra. According to the Brahmanda Purana, one of his branches of the Ranayani branch of the Samaveda was started by Gautam. Famous disciples of Gautam include Shandiriya, Gargya, and Bharadvaja. According to the Ramayana, Sage Gautam once went to take a bath in the Ganges early in the morning. Lord Indra, who was fascinated by Gautam's wife Ahalya, disguised himself as Gautam and gets intimate with her. On Sage Gautam's arrival, Indra tries to escape but is caught by Sage Gautam. Gautam cursed Ahalya and Indra for their actions. Ahalya was turned into stone, and Indra was cursed with 1,000 female genitalia, Sahasrayoni. He then lifted the curse on both. Gautam gave Ahalya the boon of being freed from her curse by touching Lord Ram's lotus feet. By uttering a terrible curse, the sage Gautam lost the extraordinary powers he had acquired through years of penance. To regain his power, he left the ashram and went to the Himalayas. Sage Gautam in Kuruksheta. As the Battle of Kurukshetra continued, Dronacharya assumed command of the Kaurava army and prepared to destroy the entire Pandava army. At this point, Gautam entered the battlefield and said to Drona, "You are fighting a battle against your Varnashram Dharma. Accept death and go to heaven." Drona respected the words of the sage, renounced his weapons and left the battlefield. Following the advice of Sage Gautam, he reached heaven through the path of Yogadharana. Sage Gautam traveled all over the world with the aim of helping people. Sage Gautam mastered the great Savitri mantra. He was the one to whom the great Vayathi mantra Yana was revealed. He was a great tapasvi. He was devoted to God and his generous hosts. The Narada Purana describes the story of the sage Gautam feeding other sages and saving them from his 12 years of famine. Once upon a time there was a great famine in this country, but thanks to the virtues of Sage Gautam, the residents of the ashram never experienced that misfortune. Thousands of sages took refuge in his ashram. Sage Gautam welcomed everyone with open arms and played his role of hostess. The famine continued for many years, but Gautam provided them with great hospitality. As we conclude this episode of Prachin, we hope you've enjoyed the enlightening revelations about Sage Gautam. From the sacred mantras that echoed through the ages to the curses that shaped destinies and his pivotal role in the Battle of Kurukshetra, Sage Gautam's story is nothing short of extraordinary. If you found this journey fascinating, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Stay tuned for more riveting tales from our rich heritage. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and keep exploring the treasures of Prachin.